hear anything. Oh no. Oh no. Oh wow, that's really loud. They're all really loud. I was the voiceover artist last night, wasn't I? Who was also very loud.
Who was also very, very loud. Do you want a quick?
Can you talk to me?
Yeah, I'll talk to you, Greg. How are you? I can't hear anything myself. Is that because I'm so low, or because I'm not in there? I'm on there. Are the phones on naught? 1, 2. Ooh, I've got some nasty squeak in my ear. Maybe 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. No. 1, 2, 1, 2. Not really hearing it. No. Can we put some music on and see if I can hear that? I've got some here.
The way she looked, the way she had tan, the color of her hair. Her voice was soft and cool, her eyes were bright, but she's not there. Well, no one told me about her. What could I do?
Still nothing.
Can you hear it?
Yeah, massively.
Though they all knew, but it's too late to say you're sorry. How would I know? Why should I care? Please don't bother trying to find her. She's not there. Well, let me tell you about the way she looked, the way she had tan, the color of her hair. Her voice was soft and cool, her eyes were clear and bright, but she's not there. Sorry, how would I know? Why should I care? Well, no one told me about her. How many people cried?
1, 2. Yeah, I can hear myself. Am I a bit loud, mate? Am I a bit loud? For breakfast this morning, I had a poached egg in a little white roll, which was very nice. For lunch, I had a bit of pork in a little white roll, which was very nice. I had some apple sauce with it. I had some mustard with it. I had some lettuce with it.
Thank you. Amazing. Absolutely amazing. Right, I'm going to take the top off of me and push my bass. It's all about the...
It's an honour. Oh yeah, I had my breakfast paid for by Miles Studden at Norman's Cafe.
Whoever. What's going on, Greg? See? You scratching me? All that scratching is making me itch.
Business art gallery.
All right, what are you doing then?
He's pissing around.
Local radio for local people.
Yes, and that means you. Welcome everybody to the Portobello Radio. Welcome everybody to the Portobello Radio Show. We are coming live from the Muse Gallery, right in the middle of a slightly disappearing Portobello Market. I'm Piers Thompson.
Indeed, and I'm Greg Weir. Welcome aboard.
And the empty chair is Isis.
Yeah, man.
Cool, no doubt. Be along in a mo.
She certainly will. You know her. Brill. Absolutely brill. It's been a fun week. There's only been 4 days of it, but we've made the most of it, haven't we, mate?
Well, we've done our best. It is quite difficult, these 4-day weeks, as you literally can't get anything done.
Well, you can't get 5 days done, that's for sure.
That's for sure.
Brilliant.
We've got a lovely show lined up
Not
for you
off,
today.
yeah.
We have got Ray Jones coming in with
Ray
Jeff
Jones.
Eels,
No
who
way.
is the fabulous jazz pianist, and
Yeah.
they are co-promoting Cornucopia next, this Saturday actually now, the 13th, right there at the Playground Theatre.
Brilliant. Cornucopia.
Cornucopia, it means a horn of plenty.
I know exactly what it means, but I'm just curious as to what it is. Normally, Ray Jones has something called the Ruffler Club.
Well, I think it's the Ruffler Club presents Cornucopia.
Okay.
I don't know what the details are, but we can ask the horse and see what comes out of his mouth.
absolutely. Yeah, man, it's going to be fun. Really, really good fun. That amongst any other guests today?
Yes, we have Alessandra Hall coming
Yeah.
down.
Brill.
She was supposed to come last week, but she
was.
completely forgot.
Wicked child. No, not a problem. She's wonderfully creative, that one,
She
and
is.
always good value.
She's been here on behalf of YAA, Youth Action Alliance.
Brilliant.
She's been here on behalf of herself as a singer-songwriter.
Absolutely. And does she not do theatrical stuff as well?
She does.
And
but
then she also does contemporary art.
yes, but what she's here to talk about
Yeah.
is her stall on the market,
Oh, cool.
songwriting workshop stall
mental.
on the market, where you can tell your tale and turn it into a song.
No way.
And
That's
talking
incredible.
about songs,
Yeah.
we've got the songsmith herself. We've got Loretta Hayward
No
coming in
way.
to
Brilliant.
talk about her new projects coming up in June, and maybe we'll talk about the last thing she did down there at the Quiet Night Inn.
Yeah, man. Brilliant.
See
Absolutely
if we
brilliant.
can get the scoop on that. Anyway, last Sunday, at 10 we had Dick O'Dell.
We did.
The
He was
last
good.
Alphabet
The
show.
very last alphabet
He
show.
did WXYZ, and one of the tunes on it is my favourite, certainly my favourite Z song, The Zombies.
Oh,
She's
no
not
way.
there.
No way. Brilliant.
Well, no one told me about her, the way she lied. Well, no one told me about her, how many people cried. But it's too late to say you're sorry. How would I know? Why should I care? Please don't bother trying to find her. She's not there. Well, let me tell you about the way she looked, the way she had tan, the color of her hair. Her voice was soft and cool, her eyes were clear and bright, but she's not there. Well, no one told me about her. What could I do? Well, no one told me about her, though they all knew. But it's too late to say you're sorry. How would I know? Why should I care? Please don't bother trying to find her. She's not there. Well, let me tell you about the way she looked, the way she had tan, the color of her hair. Her voice was soft and cool, her eyes were clear and bright, but she's not there. But it's too late to say you're sorry. How would I know? Why should I care? Please don't bother trying to find her. She's not there. Well, let me tell you about the way she looked, the way she had tan, the color of her hair. Her voice was soft and cool, her eyes were clear and bright, but she's not there.
Well, turns out they're wrong. She is here. Isis, welcome to the show. There you go.
Yes.
Oh, yes. We
Was
didn't
that a bit
sound
loud?
check. Yeah, we didn't sound check. you.
Wow.
Luckily, we'll turn you down so your voice cannot be heard.
Yeah, that's what I'm used to, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't. I'm
Yeah,
so loud.
yeah,
Like
yeah.
Stephen Howie says, I'm so loud. I also don't have a thingamajiggy. Oh my God! I've been.
We'll sort your thingamajiggy out in a
Sort my
second.
thingamajiggy
Yeah,
out.
you can be deaf just for a moment.
Okay, I'm deaf.
Yeah.
So, yeah,
Oh,
that's
shit, no
that-
jiggy. Okay.
That is Stephen Howie in the background, and
Yes.
he'll probably tell us in a little while about what's going on in the next art parcel.
Oh,
Yeah.
he's our correspondent, our art correspondent. It's a bit
Anyway.
too loud though, but apart from that, he's okay.
We are very interested. Last week, obviously, we talked about your spoken word workshop
Oh, yeah.
and then collaborative performance out there on Tavistock. How did it go?
I mean, considering there was only a few of us, there was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of us. It went really well, actually.
And were you arrested?
No, we were not.
Well done.
We didn't actually.
You weren't
I was quite
equipped.
clever. I mean, I didn't actually say "not my king" in so many words. I created a crown dripping in blood, which said "not my" with a crown on
Yeah.
it.
Oh, you'll be interested to hear that their petition has kicked off.
Partition.
A petition, yes, has
petition?
kicked off. Yeah, asking the royals to make remunerations for their
Reparations and stuff. Yeah, all
absolutely.
of that's going on. So
Yeah.
I didn't say "not my king." It was like "not my crown." It was, metaphorical, as it were. So
Yep.
I didn't come in, I suppose, within the category technically of overtly protesting. But the contents of I did a poem which basically was an anti-oath to I bet you did.
Very
you look
clever.
you look like you've got one.
Very, very clever indeed. Amazing. And you're quite lucky because some charity workers who work with the young ladies of the night managed to get themselves arrested for no reason.
That is extraordinary because they're actually partners of the Metropolitan Police.
Yeah.
These 3 charity workers
Yeah.
with the name of the charity and the Metropolitan Police on the back of their pink
And they still got
IVs.
arrested.
Yeah.
They hand out rape alarms to
Rape alarms,
vulnerable
condoms.
women
Yes.
in Soho. And they were, because of this absurd story that someone was going to throw rape alarms in front of Dobbin the horse,
I hadn't even
they
heard
were
of that.
all
Have you not
nicked.
heard none of this?
And literally, what I did last
And a royalist who'd
last
flown-
Saturday, I stayed
Yeah.
in bed very late and missed the whole thing. And
Very
avoided
good.
in
And
time.
Very
the other
good.
funny one was
Good use of Valium.
Precisely.
some royalist lady, 36-year-old lady, had flown in from Australia
Yeah.
to see it, and she was nicked.
Because she was wearing a yellow jumper, right?
But
Brilliant.
just coming back to the event, I just have a big shout out to Rago Zulu Rebel, who
Oh,
you know
yeah.
very well, who's performed on the
Yeah,
past.
he certainly has.
And a big shout out to Lekan.
Oh, Olican,
And
brilliant.
to also Ola, who was this brother who turned up to the workshop. He's written before, but he'd never performed or anything. So he did the session with me, and then he was able to get out there.
Get
and-
on out there.
Yeah, actually, it was 4 of us. Yeah. There's 15
Oh,
minutes.
well done.
Yeah. So yeah, it was good. We'd
Well-
like to do more though. I mean, rather than just protesting about this thing, I think it would be nice to do more poetry.
Poetry
Encourages-
workshops,
Yeah, that
brilliant.
encourages people
Brilliant.
to talk about issues, dissenting. It could be all sorts of things.
Yeah.
Well, maybe
Yeah.
we can fit that in during the Sounds of Latimer and the
Oh.
festival
That's not a bad idea.
event down
Yeah.
In
there.
fact, maybe we could do something, a writing about Latimer.
Yeah.
And it could
Yeah.
be anything to do with it, you know?
Yeah.
'cause-
Good.
Yeah.
Good. Like
Yeah,
it.
so viva the spoken word artist.
Indeed.
Viva España. Otherwise, how has your week been? Have you been to one of the Morley College events? I was there on Wednesday night for the art show, the opening.
No, I wanted to go, but I have something on Wednesday evenings, a standing thing, and then also
Something that's more important than checking out your favourite principal.
yeah. And yesterday, actually, I went to a brilliant exhibition, which is the opening of Soul's Inquest.
Okay.
So Inquest, as you know, is the organisation that was set up in the 1980s to support people whose loved ones had been murdered by the state. Police, prison officers, mental health units, whatever else. And they did an exhibition yesterday with photographs and writings of people like Marcy Rigg, who's a close sister of mine, big shout out, whose brother Sean Rigg was murdered by Brixton Police in 2008. Obviously, there was...
Smiley Culture.
no, Somali Culture wasn't there, but if you remember Cherry Gross,
Yep.
she was shot by police her son Graham was there, and he spoke about when he was standing there, 10 years old, screaming and crying. The police had just shot his mother in front of him, and they said, "Shut this kid up."
Was that Tottenham 85?
No, that was kicked off in Brixton, 85. And then it was Cynthia Jarrett in Tottenham. So quite a number of the families were there, some of the lawyers. Linton Kwesi Johnson did a speech there.
Brilliant.
I met up with Neville Lawrence again. So it was nice to
super.
reconnect with him. I hadn't seen him for so it was a beautiful event. And if you get an opportunity, please go along to Soul's Inquest at Gallery 198 Railton Road in Brixton, and please support Inquest. They're phenomenal. Had we had only inquests involved after Grenfell, maybe the families would have got a better deal than some of the ambulance chasing lawyers that turned up. So yes, please support Inquest. They are amazing.
Hey, yeah.
On Wednesday this week, I went to the Morley College.
Oh, did you, Piers? Why did you go to Morley College?
Morley College has had a whole series of events. Those of you who were listening last week will have heard Craig Hanlon-Smith, the
Our coolest ever principal.
Oi, steady, calm down, both of you two.
the groovy principal,
Yeah,
who
man.
was
Certainly is
in
groovy.
talking about the Morley College revamp.
Yeah.
Just to catch up, Morley College, which was Wellington College, was in danger of being sold off by the council. Guess what? For flats. Anyway,
Yay!
the community got together.
Like the library, we saved it.
Yeah.
And funny, Ed was really instrumental in both the college and the library. He
Yep.
did so much.
Yeah.
And
Good
indeed,
lad.
I mean, he was my greatest supporter when we were trying to save
Silchester,
Silchester.
yeah.
He was the man who went up and down the towers delivering leaflets.
Brilliant. Brilliant.
Big
Anyway,
shout out to Ed. We love you.
Massive.
Morley
shout
College
out.
was saved, and Morley College is based in Waterloo. There are two campuses in RBKC, one in Hortensia Road, Chelsea, one up here
in Wallington Road.
in Mornington Road, round the corner from the Oporto.
Yeah, indeed, just off the Goulburn Road. There you go.
And not far from the Lisboa, just in case we get the balance right.
Yeah.
Nice.
We don't want any
I like
Portuguese
this.
wars going on.
And not only was it saved, they got money for a refurb. It looks really
It looks
flash.
spectacular. Is it the first time you've seen it?
Yes, I've been
You've
in
kind of
there
got-
when they were halfway through it, and basically walking past hoardings. But it's the
No,
first time.
it's phenomenal. Craig took Ilaria and I around last year before it was officially open, and he took us on a tour of the whole thing. It looks, oh my God, the upstairs rooms and the art studios. It's
No, it's
so
not some. It's not some
Amazing.
grim adult education college.
No,
It's
it looks
like-
amazing. I remember when I went there, it was proper old school, and now it's so revamped.
Beauty.
Anyway, so Wednesday they opened a show which transferred from the Design Museum, which was curated by Toby Laurent Belson, and that is a show of 50 years of Trellick, the Trellick 50 celebrations.
Oh, amazing.
It's the last shout, I think, on the Trellick 50.
What did I
So-
see earlier on today about Trellick 50? I got it in my back pocket. This thing that went on, I think it was on the 10th, which would have been 2 days ago. Trellick 50 years of community doing artwork or something. Is it
Yeah,
that?
that's it. That's what we're talking about.
Bloody amazing. And I've only just discovered that flyer now. There you go. There you go.
Like, it was a
Super.
coincidence there was two of them. Though.
Last night there was a big celebration, a proper pucker opening. I didn't go to that, but loads of the great and the good from round here were there.
Marvellous.
Tomorrow there's a fun community open day.
Oh, cool.
From 10 a.m. to 4 p.m.
Beautiful.
There's like activities, arts, crafts, science, music, performance, podcast, radio.
Radio.
Along with live music, DJ and food stalls, and also opportunities to have a little taste of what they do up there.
Amazing.
As we talked about last week, there are many people round here whose lives have been massively improved by going up there, changing their careers, doing some kind of vocational course or doing some creative course. And obviously, a lot of what they do up there is English as a foreign language.
Yeah.
And that is a massive help to those
Fantastic.
people.
Anything we
But
can
also
do.
the access courses are really important. I mean, my ex-husband did his there. I've mentioned it before, and it's a gateway.
Beautiful.
That often people who didn't have the privilege of much attention at school and weren't able to get traditional like sort of A levels and all of those things. It's an opportunity for them to really make their way to university.
Gem up,
and-
enlarge their brains,
Yeah, exactly.
and get on with life. No, fantastic, absolutely fantastic. Education is indeed the key to longevity.
So go and have a look at that. It's open. Well, it's a fun day. The exhibition is on until the 30th of May, I think. The cafe is open. Anytime the college is open, the cafe is open to all of us. And if I'm not much mistaken, I think an espresso there is £1, which is
No
gotta be,
way.
It's got to be less than half the price of
Most of the places around
Yeah.
here, and as long
It's
as
actually about a third now, because I mean you're quite by the time you
an
know.
espresso.
Oh no, espresso.
yeah,
oh, no,
little
sorry, I thought-
espresso, sort of £2, I reckon.
Anyway,
Yeah, two.
Anyway, yeah, as long as it's
We-
a banger, then let's get up there. Let's get
we
ourselves some espressos.
commend Morley College to all of you.
Yeah, man.
Anyway, moving on. Here is Plan B with She Said.
Ooh.
She said, I love you, boy, I love you so. She said, I love you, baby, oh, 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 oh. She said, I love you more than words can say. She said, I she did. So now I'm up in the courts, pleading my case from the witness box, telling the judge and the jury the same thing that I said to the cops on the day that I got arrested. I'm innocent, I protested. She just feels rejected. Had her heart broken by someone she's obsessed with, cause she likes the sound of my music. She makes her a fan of my music. So why love goes down makes her lose it, cause she can't separate the man from the music. And I'm saying all this in the stand, when my girl cries tears in the gallery. This has got bigger than I ever could have planned. Like that song by the Zootons, Valerie. So the jury don't look like they're buying it. And this is making me nervous. Arms crossed, screw face like I'm trying it. The eyes fixed on me like a murderer's. They wanna lock me up and throw away the key. They wanna send me down, even though I told them she. She said I love you, boy, I love you so. She said I love you, baby, oh, 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 oh. Yes, she did. She said I love you more than words can say. She said I love you, baby, hey, 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 babe. So I said then why the hell you gotta treat me this way? You don't know what love is. You wouldn't do this if you did. No, 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 no.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
man.
Plan B.
Plan B.
She said. You don't hear about him much. I mean, he
No,
was
you
all
don't. He's
he
kind
was
of-
all over
Maybe
the
he's
place.
taking a break.
He's taking a break.
Maybe.
Definitely taking a break. He's
Plan
taking up.
B.
He's taken
Maybe
up.
it's called Plan Break.
Yeah.
Taking up a construction course at
There
Morley
is-
College.
Indeed, yeah.
Brilliant.
There is no plan.
I worked on the production with him. I was trying to remember what year it was. It must have been about
Of the
2012 or
movie,
something.
Ill Manners.
No, his a few of his pop videos, probably including that one. And it was 2012, 2013, something like that. Anyway, there you go.
I know the name of the band that I saw that were
Right.
really good, and
Yeah.
that was Lilybud.
Oh, wow.
They're two guys, and they were really good.
No,
Big
it's
shout
not
out to them.
Lilybud, because Lilybud's one of our DJs. Anyway,
Is it
we
Yeah,
are.
no, it is Lilybud, and the name of her band is The Glare.
We need
The
to-
Glare.
Oh no, it must be a different one then.
We need to rewind very briefly.
Oh, yeah.
Because we're now talking about Portobello Live. One of the
Oh,
yeah.
sorry, I thought they realised. Sorry, guys.
One of the other guests on last Friday was Mickey P, who came in with Rocco of Wasted Youth
Yeah, man.
and Flesh for Lulu. And they were promoting Portobello Live, which took place over last weekend.
Yeah.
Sunday and Monday.
Beautiful.
At the Quiet Night Inn, the Bar Love, and the Maxilla.
Beauty.
I didn't go because I was in Devon.
Yeah. I didn't go because I was glued to my sofa chilling and getting involved with the trolls.
But our roving reporter Isis did pop
Yeah.
down.
I
Go
did
on.
pass through Maxilla on the Monday, but I went specifically to see the Goldbons because I love those guys and I want
Yay.
to support them. But
Also, we're on the show recently.
Yes,
Yeah,
they're promoting Portobello Live, weren't they? And so I missed them because there was a change in the program. But I did see this band come on stage called JoJo on the Teeth.
Oh,
Who
nice.
did look kind of fantastic. You could see they were doing like a revamped kind of like oh god, what was it called? Like those bands like well, even David Bowie was a bit like that, and Slade and
What, glam?
yes, like a glam rock type vibe, you know?
Really?
They were that kind of glam.
Sparks or
Yeah,
something.
all kind of not Sparks? No.
No, I'm
Just
number
down
one
there,
all
big
over
enough.
the heaven. She's number
Yeah.
one all over the heaven. She's
Yeah,
number
that kind of, even a bit like, what's his name? T-Rex,
Yeah.
Mark Bolandish,
Yeah.
kind of like flamboyant. And
beautiful.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Once
Good
of
fun.
this manor, once of Cambridge Gardens.
Yeah, baby. Wicked. Absolutely wicked. So that was Portobello Live.
But you saw Pandiva down there.
I saw Pandiva at Dermot's.
At
which was
Dermot's,
part of-
okay, which
part of it,
wasn't. Yeah, was it or was it not? I don't know.
Well, apparently, I thought it was part of the Portobello Live because Pandiva, I bumped into her in the market. She was like, "Oh, we're playing for Portobello Live in there." So I thought it was part of it, but I don't think it was.
Oh, right.
Who knows? She was out and about and playing. If you want to catch up with Pandiva, she is on Portobello Radio Saturday sessions this coming Saturday and Sunday.
If any of you were at
Portobello Live.
please,
And you want to give us some feedback?
yeah, please get on the blower.
Yeah, man.
Give us a voice message on 07.
Oh.
He's lost it.
He has. Someone take the cork out his bum. He looks painful.
Well, what's happened to you?
No, this is that expression. It looks like someone's just
Do
checking,
you know what?
checking his prostrate.
I can't quite remember what the telephone 07822 002 955.
Yay!
Yay!
Bingo. Which is actually officially now Portobello Radio's main telephone number.
Yeah.
Which is great, absolutely great. So if you Google us, then that's the number that comes up. So use that one, call us up if you want to, but more importantly, leave voice messages, because we'll read them out or indeed play them on this very show,
messages.
man.
And we'll read out the text messages.
And we'll read out
We
the text
don't have
messages, you know
the
that.
technology to read out voice messages.
Well, we could get an AI on that one. I'm sure we could get an AI.
Yeah, we're all about
Yeah.
AI on Portobello
We
Radio.
certainly
How
are.
was your AI disco list?
It was bloody brilliant.
No, it
We're
worked out-
going to do
worked
another
well,
one. We're
worked
going to do
out
another
well.
one. Yeah, man. We're going to do a house music one
And I think I
soon.
told you that I asked ChatGPT to get me a 3-hour set for a gig I was doing.
Oh, that was hilarious, that text, and I couldn't describe it to anybody to make it make sense, if that makes sense. You
No.
had to just literally read
Anyway,
the
it
text.
put in 2 songs, one by Michael Jackson, one by R. Kelly. So I told it to take out the songs by paedophiles, and it apologised to me.
and then
took them
probably
out.
remove them. Isn't that brilliant? I love
No,
that.
I don't accept the Michael Jackson allegations. They haven't been proven to me. R.
Right.
Kelly, yes. no question about that. But the Michael Jackson thing, it's a bit iffy.
R. Kelly, why did you do it?
I've been thinking about what you have done to me. The damage is much deeper than you'll ever see. Hit me like a hammer to my head. I wonder were you pushed or were you led? Why did you do it? Why did you do that thing to me? Why did you do it? Why did you do that thing to me? The only one who knows the truth, man, that's him, me and you. My friends, they listen to the things I say. They listen and they hear more every day. But I know they never understand it, because it was no accident, you planned it. Why did you do it? Why did you do that thing to me? Why did you do it? Why did you do that thing to me? The only one who knows the truth, man, that's him, me and you. 1, 2. To me, the damage is much deeper than you'll ever see. Hit me like a hammer to my head. I wonder were you pushed or were you led? Why did you do it? Why did you do that thing to me? Why did you do it? Why did you do that thing to me? The only one who knows the truth, man, that's him, me and you.
Yeah, of course, that is Stretch. Why did you do it? Anyway, we are delighted. Alessandro, you've turned up this week, he said, slightly through gritted teeth. Alessandro Hall singer, songwriter, artist, and filmmaker, and indeed working with the youth of the area. Welcome.
Thank you very much.
Oh, what a beautiful bit of tunage behind us. Alessandra, you're doing this new thing. You've taken a stall on the Portobello Road. Tell us what you're doing now.
Okay, so I have just started a songwriting and art stall on Portobello Road Market, and it is inspired by a song I wrote about Portobello Road and acts of kindness of people. And the idea is you come to the stall, I've got a couple of bean bags, and I write a little song on the spot, either about yourself or it can be a present for someone. So you have like a quick chat, like 10-minute chat.
And is there is there a formula that you expect people to kind of like, when they come, information to give you, or you just like, how's it going to work?
So I've got like a little questionnaire, which I found is quite useful to get.
Like frame it kind of thing?
Kind of, yeah, like a basic structure. So favourite colour, memory, an act of kindness, just to get a sense of the person. And then it's kind of like coming up with a melody and, yeah, on the spot. And then I write down the lyrics on a little canvas and perform the song.
Wow.
And do you like could somebody come in and say, I want something really bluesy, or I want a jazzy thing, or country, or is it more like you're like doing it in your style?
I guess it will probably end up being my style by
your
singing
thing.
I mean, I could try like punk rock, or I could try or like opera, but I don't know.
That could be exciting though.
Yeah, I don't know how good it would sound if I was doing.
You've got a good voice, so in theory,
yeah. Someone could try it. If you want. Country, western,
a little bit country,
that'd be interesting.
A little bit rock and roll.
Yeah.
So you're doing all this from a market stall. You kind of selling creativity off a stall on the market. I mean, in some ways, it's what Portobello was built for.
Exactly, bringing it back. Yeah, I guess it is. It's a lot of art and music, and it's so important to the area, and it being accessible as well. So it doesn't cost anything. Just if you want to do a donation towards it, whatever, it's fine. But it's just something that it's like an outdoor studio space, but I get something out of it. That's what I was going to
ask you about. Like in terms of your art and your creative kind of, I don't know, inspiration.
Yeah.
How do you think this is going to kind of like?
It kind of ties in perfectly, because a lot of like my songs are about my life on Portobello, and it's a lot inspired about my stories, about personal stories about being broke or in love or dumped, and it kind of happens around here, but it's sort of, I'm interested in like other people's experiences as well. So I've been working a bit with some of the members of Open Age, and having little interviews with them, and I've been writing songs about each of them per person. And
wonderful. So it's intergenerational as well.
Yeah, completely. So
there you go, Piers. You can get an intergenerational song written about you.
How did it go last week? Because you debuted this last week, and you're doing it. Is it for the next 5 weeks?
Yeah. Next 5 weeks. And yeah, I mean, it was the first time properly doing it last week. The rain and the coronation probably didn't help, so maybe I'm treating that like a practice run.
Yeah.
So you did it last Saturday?
Yeah, last Saturday.
I was up here doing something on the Saturday as well.
Oh, were you?
Yeah, and there wasn't as many people either because of the rain.
Yeah. I was quiet.
She's up the posh end, up by the Sally Army.
I know.
And then I'm down a working class end, is it?
Yeah, I think once you get past Lancaster Road, you're definitely North Kent, even if this is W11 for 100 metres.
Yes, well, it's really W10, isn't it?
Yeah.
Masquerading as W11.
Also, that ends near my friend's place, which has a toilet really close. So I'm being strategic as well.
Talking of that, I mean, we love to talk to people trading on the market, because the market provides such an amazing spectacle and such a hub, and a place to meet and greet for those of us who live here. What's it involved getting a stall on the market and trading? What time do you have to arrive?
So I'm a casual trader, so that means that it's sort of like a lottery system. So it's not actually too bad. You have to get there like 7, 7:30, and then they literally pick your name out of a hat. As long as you're there on time.
With the number of the barrow
yeah,
that
like
you've got.
it goes in the thing, and you just first come first serves, and you get the choice. But as much as possible, I will be located around the posh end. Salvation Army. Well, actually, I say that, but it's opposite Poundland.
All those rich people with their hard luck stories.
Oh, but come on,
that
all the rich people sneak into Poundland.
It's miserable being rich.
It's awful.
So yeah.
And then you're on till 4. Do you have to put the stall itself up, or is that put up for you?
No, you do it yourself. Yeah, actually, that's the part is getting more used to it. Is the gazebo and the lifting thing. I've been trying to keep it minimal, so it's almost like an open jam spot. Because if people want to come with their guitar, or like my brother's going to be there with his guitar as well, and so I've tried to keep equipment to a minimum. There's no tables. There's literally just a leather sort of carpet thing with all my paint splats, which is perfect. And I've got 2 bean bags, and then I've got some artworks, and it's quite straightforward. And I've got my banner now as well.
No, you just showed us a picture that arrived this morning.
Yeah. I mean, what about if like more than one person come, like a couple or mother and a child or something? Would you do a song for them?
Yeah. Do you know what? Actually, these 2 best friends came, and they wanted a song about their friendship, and it was actually so sweet. And they just literally both sat down on one beanbag. And I just asked them what they liked about each other and how they met, and just did a little song about that, and they were really happy with it.
Fantastic. So forget ChatGPT. If you want a song written, get on down to the Portobello Road, probably around Poundland or the Sally Army, the posh end, as we like to think.
The posh end.
If you're listening in from outside the area, I hope you're not getting too bad an impression of our neck of the woods.
We're not snobs, by the way, on Portobello Radio.
Poundland's the posh end. And they can contact you on Instagram and stuff like that?
Yeah, contacting me on Instagram or email. And it's worth mentioning as well that I got, it was partly funded by the little grants scheme as well.
What, from RBKC?
RBKC,
yeah,
small grants.
Yeah,
Well,
small grants.
Let's be thankful for small mercies from
Including
RBKC.
small grants.
You're the next guest as well, because you're going to talk about the YAA festival in a second. But first, you're going to introduce your song that has the most brilliant video, people. You really should listen to this again and watch the video, because you're probably in it, apart from the elf.
So this is a song called Rockaway. It's on YouTube, and it's a song filmed with the help of friends, family, and members of a community around the area.
What's your artist name on it?
Alessana.
Alessana.
'Cause boy, you rock my soul, from my head to my toes. I let you rock away, oh, oh, oh. 'Cause boy, you rock my soul, from my head to my toes. I let you rock away, oh, oh, oh. I heard your footsteps hit my doorstep, enter into my heart. 'Cause I heard you coming, no more hiding. Could you be the one? I heard your footsteps hit into my heart. 'Cause I heard you coming, no more hiding. Could you be the one? I heard your footsteps hit my doorstep, enter into my heart. 'Cause I heard you coming, no more hiding. Could you be the one? I heard your footsteps hit my doorstep, enter into my heart. 'Cause I heard you coming, no more hiding. Could you be the one? I heard your footsteps hit my doorstep, enter into my heart. 'Cause I heard you coming, no more hiding. Could you be the one? I heard your footsteps hit my doorstep, enter into my heart. 'Cause I heard you coming, no more hiding. Could you be the one? I heard your footsteps hit my doorstep, enter into my heart. 'Cause I heard you coming, no more hiding. Could you be the one?
Hit my doorstep, enter into my heart. 'Cause I heard you coming, no more hiding. Could you be the one?
Yes, indeed, an amazing tune there from young Alizana.
Thank you.
I love that. Absolutely love that. Brill.
So yes, tell us about the second reason that you're here.
Yes, go on.
This festival, the Youth Action Alliance, of which obviously Piers is one of the bosses.
No, I'm a trustee.
No, boss.
No, I'm boss man.
He's a boss.
He's a boss man.
He's a boss.
Love it. Love it. Brilliant.
So everybody is invited,
Everyone.
as long as you've got
To
good
the One Heart
vibes.
Community Festival.
As long as you've got good vibes.
good vibes only, good energy only.
Wonderful. Saturday the 17th of June.
Yes.
From
Westway Sports Centre, but all of the outside bit.
Oh, cool.
So it's for all ages. It's completely free. There'll be activities such as football tournaments. There'll be stage performances, basketball. London Lions are bringing down a big basketball bus where it opens out to like with a basketball hoop.
Oh,
No way.
Yeah, it's really
Brilliant.
cool actually.
Brilliant. Yeah, man.
And they have like a DJ.
Super good fun, yeah.
There's going to be lots and lots and lots going on.
Mental.
And also food and absolutely everything is free. So
No way.
it's to bring everyone together and also pay tribute to Grenfell as
Oh,
well.
and I see Portobello Radio logo on the flyer.
Yep.
Oh, what are we doing at this festival, Piers?
We're just there to help.
Wonderful. I love it. I love that our flyers, our logos are everywhere. It's brilliant. Absolutely brilliant.
Everywhere you go,
Yeah, man.
there's a Portobello Radio show.
This
That's
festival
a sting.
started.
I like that. I like that.
This festival started about 6 years ago, wasn't it? Just after the fire. It's been going on, except obviously during lockdown. And it is an amazing. There's 3,000 or 4,000 people down
I
there.
think last year,
Last year we gave away 3,500 meals.
and Dow's and
Yeah.
X performed, JC Kamau and that lot. I went to see them there last year.
Brilliant.
And
That's
you're on
brilliant.
stage,
Cool.
of course, on the One Heart stage, but there's a youth zone, which has got things like the basketball with the London Lions and the fire brigade. I see it down there.
Yep.
I quite like the elders part.
Yeah.
Where's
Elders
that going
Park.
to be?
So that will be call it the picnic area, the grass bit, where we'll have like a gazebo set up, and there's afternoon tea sittings where it's like an hour and a half intervals, and Waitrose are helping with like clotted cream and scones, and so that will be that area, and bingo as well. But it's open. They don't have to stay there, obviously.
No, there's loads of things to do. You can just wander around. There's so much food.
Yeah.
And the food was really good last year.
Yeah,
as well. So
okay,
yeah,
good.
they had
The
like
food was really
curries
good.
and everything. So it was like really good. Yeah.
Yeah.
And there's Century Play.
Yeah. That'll be big kind of inflatable toys, and that's been provided by QPR in a community trust. But yeah, it's been really nice.
And you've got
Everyone's-
halal food, vegan food, vegetarian food
Yeah.
as well, so people won't go without.
Nothing for those of us who need a bacon sandwich then.
Yeah.
No, you
I
poor
don't know about
Peters,
that.
it won't be catered for.
I don't know about the bacon sandwich, but there'll be other options.
So if it's always a great afternoon. I also there's a pamper pit which is supported not only by Grenfell Health and Wellbeing, but I see by Charlotte Tilbury.
Yeah, they were there last year, but they kind of came on board like literally a few weeks before. But this year they're back in like full force. They're bringing a whole squad of like 6 of them with a proper makeup station kit, and they loved it so much last year that they're really committed to to pampering people.
Yeah, good old Charlotte living up there on the hill.
Mm-hmm.
Fantastic. I noticed that, and there's an art zone I see, which involves some of the people who were involved in the Exhibition Road Festival and also the National Theatre.
Yeah. So the National Theatre will be doing like different workshops, like hourly workshops in like acting, playwriting, things like that. And then there'll be acrylic paint pouring and some t-shirt printing. So there'll be a few different, and a tribute wall, Grenfell tribute wall as well, where people can write their messages or just leave little tributes.
Because it's a few days after the 6th anniversary, so it's kind of ideal to have a nice, chilled out, happy time.
Yeah,
after having to deal with the memory.
Yeah. It's kind of just to uplift people.
Yeah.
Fantastic. And I noticed that if you want to qualify for a free meal, you should get onto Eventbrite. Is that right? Or
yeah, you.
I haven't got that on this piece of paper.
You just type in 1 heart on Eventbrite and then just like pre-register, because essentially when people get there, they'd have to put in like write down the details. It will save you time basically to get your little wristbands.
Hassle. Fantastic. Thank you, Alessandra. We'll see you on the market.
Yes.
Tomorrow and the following Saturdays.
Yep.
We will see you on stage at 2:30 at the One Heart Festival over there at the Westway Sports Centre. We're hoping, of course, that the Westway get on with it and finish the works on the pathway that takes you from Bramley Road.
They've said that it will be done.
Yeah, and if the Westway Trust say it will be done, it will be done.
But regardless, it's happening. We'll just have to divert the entrance. It's fine. But
you'll have to walk around the big pitch, around the back of Oxford Garden School. Thank you, Alessandra.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, man.
Your workshops go amazingly.
Absolutely.
And you must come in and share some of the music that you've written. If you got permission, obviously, of the people.
Yeah,
definitely.
Brilliant.
Brilliant. Yeah, good luck.
It's going to be a family affair.
Set your body free. Leave your situations at the door. So when you step inside, jump on the floor. Let's get it crunk up on in this dancery. We got y'all open, now you're floating, so you got to dance for me. Don't need no hateration, holleration in this dancery. Let's get it percolating while you're waiting. So just dance for me. It's only gonna be about a matter of time before you get loose and start to lose your mind. Cop you a drink, go ahead and rock your eyes, cause we're celebrating no more drama in our lives. With a great track pumping, everybody's jumping. Go ahead and twist your back and get your body bumping. I told you leave your situations at the door, so grab somebody and get your ass on the dance floor. Let's get it crunk up on that fun up in this dancery. We got y'all open, now you're floating, so you got to dance for me. Don't need no hateration, holleration in this dancery. Let's get it percolating while you're waiting. So just dance for me.
Yeah, that is Family Affair, Mary J. Blige, and that is going out to anyone who's intending to go to the One Heart Festival, the Youth Action Alliance Festival, up there at the Westway Sports Centre.
Oh, indeed, actually, any festival, there's lots of love and good vibes.
Yeah.
Kind of needed.
We are delighted to welcome our erstwhile What's On correspondent, Ray Ruffler-Jones.
Good afternoon, Chris and Greg. And
also Mr. Jeff Eels. Jeff.
Even Dr. Jeff.
Dr. Jeff Eels.
Mind you, I'm not a medical doctor.
Yeah.
Does this work, this one?
Yeah, that one works. Yeah. So, Ray, we've talked to you often about the Ruffler Club. Into the mic, please. You're actually a singer and promoter and MC.
Right, I didn't do poet.
All of which involve using a microphone.
I want to know, because you know all of this, I want to know, Ray, when did it start, the Ruffler Club? Because I met you and him in like 2007.
Before COVID.
But you were doing Ruffler TV in 2007 when I met the two of you guys.
Yeah.
So did it come out of that? Is that part of what it was?
Yeah, a magazine we used to have years ago, and we had a
Castle.
Ruffler gallery, me and Piers.
How long ago was that then?
Well, the magazine was the 80s, and that was actually there's a Wikipedia entry devoted to
Ew.
but it
the gallery was the cusp of the 80s and the 90s.
That was 88,
Short-lived
89.
Ruffler gallery for art.
Which, yeah.
It's been going a long time now.
So the Ruffler started as a magazine. It morphed into a gallery in the late 80s.
Yeah. Then it was a TV.
It became a TV station.
And then now it's ended up as a what kind of
cabaret
kind of
club. I sometimes think that young people might come on to me and say, do you know that Ruffler TV thing you did? I say, yeah. Do you want to relaunch it? Yeah. Never happens. Does anybody want to take over the magazine? No, it never happens. Just I haven't got that face, that people come on.
I don't know.
Maybe one of your daughters' peers. They might take over.
Maybe.
He's got a good face. He's got a good face, hasn't he?
Great face for radio.
Good face for radio.
Anyway, fortunately, I tell you why Jeff and I are here now. Jeff, we do, apart from what we're doing on Saturday, which we'll come to.
Which is tomorrow.
I was asked by a guy called Paul Jolly if I wanted to lend my voice to Jeff's album. He'll tell you all about the album.
Well, we're going to hear some tracks.
We'll hear some tracks from that in a second. And that's where we met Jeff. And of course, Jeff's from the Valleys, Aberbargoed. And in
South Wales.
So we just...
sorry, speak a bit, Jeff. Say hello, testing 1, 2, 3.
Hello.
Oh, okay, so you have because his accent is so powerful.
From the
Valleys. I didn't even hear yours.
No, because I can't get a word in edgeways with him.
No, I love
it. He's like from Swansea, and I'm from like Glamorgan, Monmouthshire border, just north of Cardiff. They speak like that in Cardiff.
So anyway, Jeff's
bloody Liverpool in Cardiff Docks area.
Jeff's going back to Cardiff to live.
I'm going to move back to Cardiff next. I've been living in London 46 years. Yeah.
So Jeff's played everywhere. Unfortunately, he met me.
Shirley Bassey and Michael Ball, all that crap. All that.
But I like the one about Jeff. He played piano.
What?
At Leonard Bernstein's birthday.
Oh yes, his 70th birthday, wasn't it?
Well, that's quite impressive.
I suppose so. Yeah, and he kissed me passionately on the neck.
Oh, that's probably more impressive.
Well, he's a bit... Anyway, moving swiftly on, but he's lovely guy.
What did you play at Leonard Bernstein's?
I played all stuff from West Side Story.
Of course you did.
I jazzed it up. He seemed to like that.
Yeah, that's great.
He liked that, yeah. He was all over me like a rash.
Anyway,
right,
back to the point. We are here, first of all, to promote Cornucopia, which you guys are co-presenting.
Yes.
Ruffler Club and Sheffields present Cornucopia, which is a night of beat, poetry, jazz, blues and dance. It's at the Playground, Saturday night.
Which is tomorrow.
Yeah. If you're listening on Saturday, it's the repeat, it's tonight. And if you're listening on Sunday, bad luck, you missed it.
Yeah.
Who's on? I mean, Jeff, sorry, just to go back. We've seen you at the last few Ruffler clubs.
Oh, you've been there?
Playing that beautiful... Yes, we've recorded it, actually, and played it out on Portobello Radio. So you've probably got loads of fans out there.
Yeah, I hope so. Except it's a bad timing with the bloody rail strike, isn't it? And the Eurovision... And there's a football match on apparently, isn't it? Never mind, what can you do?
It's only ladies.
Is it the Eurovision tomorrow?
What can you do?
But the
a lot of people are saying I can't come because I'm in front of the box watching the Eurovision.
Totally up against it.
I don't know. I think it's a different demographic, personally. But
well,
anyway,
hope so, but a lot.
Sometimes these things. I mean, I remember putting a gig on up against the final of whatever that's called, X Factor. And we got away with it because it was Gaz, and that's not the same crowd. But it,
we'll see what happens.
Well, I mean, the thing is, Dan, Jeff's written a show for this. It's from start to finish.
Still bloody writing it.
This is not Johnny Be Good and a Beatles covers. This is like brand new, hot off the press, and we're going to do it live tomorrow night for the first time.
So I tell you who's taking part.
Yeah, go on.
So this guy Paul Jolly.
Paul Jolly, a great
He's released about 350 albums on his. He's based in Luton. The record
33
records, 33 jazz. He's great. We got Maggie Nichols, who's a star, isn't she?
Yes.
She does loads of stuff in Europe. Maggie Nichols.
And you've worked with her.
Yeah, I've
before,
been doing
actually.
quite a lot of work with her
your-
recently. I did a gig last week down in Cardigan.
Cardigan, nice.
Down in West
She
Wales.
wasn't the lady who turned up to sing with you at one of the last.
Oh, that
records,
was
but-
Jenny Howe, wasn't it?
Jenny Howe,
Well, she
yeah.
couldn't do it. I think she's in Ireland. All Irish Jenny. She's great. But in her place, I've got a very special friend, Brenda Ford.
Brenda.
And she's on
Our
that
mate.
album, and she Love Sacred and Profane, which so that's the album after, isn't it?
Yeah.
Anyway, the swirling thing. So who else? Ben Waghorn, he's a brilliant saxophone player. Andy Findon, he's superb, isn't he?
He's a top in the country, if not the world.
One of the world's greatest flute players. And he's he's going to be on the Swirling. He's going to play Swirling album, Swirling track in a minute, which Ray does a great job of. Who else have we got? We got a guy who's coming up from Cardiff, Ashley John Long on the bass.
Yes.
Who's brilliant. And
Farida.
Who else? We got Faradina.
Faradina.
Faradina. She works a lot. She does a lot of free stuff, free improvisation. She's really good. And who else have we got? We've got Jennifer Nadell. She's she's always there, isn't she?
Yeah, that's basically the band you're talking about, is it? Or
Yeah, but that's all the bands I was talking about before, plus a couple of singers, well, 2 or 3 singers.
So what's happening is this. I'm going to come on and do Bob Kaufman poetry.
Yeah, it's all about
Jeff's
poetry.
arrangement. I'm going to do, and then Maggie's going to do Langston Hughes poetry.
Yes. And a bit Alan Ginsberg.
And a bit of Ginsberg.
The clean ones.
Because
they're a bit filthy, some of those, aren't they? Alan Ginsberg.
And,
it's a bit.
It's got a start beat.
Not for a family audience.
But
you know.
we've still got our locals. Bird Superior is Malcolm Doherty's doing his thing. You know, if you remember.
He's great, isn't he?
If you remember, I Met Jesus on the Underground.
Yeah.
One, he's good.
We
Hugo
played
Martin,
that.
who's never off this show, this list.
He's good.
And Jennifer, a local poet, who's a friend of ours as well.
Yeah.
But
she's just got an award, hasn't she? Or something?
Jennifer put a poem in, and it got to the last 10 of 18,000 people, apparently.
She got first
quite
point.
impressive. I don't know, I haven't seen it since.
Down to the last 10 or something.
Yeah,
a
exactly.
million people, yeah.
Well, the thing is, I think the show is going to be different for us.
This is different to normal, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's a
So
bit
we'll
more
have a
structured.
problem. We can have a problem, but anybody who comes is going to realise that in the presence of superb musicians, whether that's 2 people, 200 people, I don't know, it's going to be fantastic. What's appearing on the stage is going to be fantastic. If the people don't come, what can you do? Top yourself, I don't suppose so.
Well,
we'll live another day, won't we?
Exactly well.
Yeah, you still got to invest a bit sometimes, even if you don't make much money, haven't you?
Yeah.
Got to do things, especially when you're getting older, like me and Ray, you know. Just
So-
do things you enjoy doing, isn't it?
Keep your hand in. Keep your hand in.
What's the song we're going to play next?
Swirling, isn't it?
Swirling. This is the first one I did when I went up to Jeff and when he was recording this album. And he'll tell you the story.
Well, it's a bit graphic. Man.
Oh, yes.
It's best not to explain
Well,
too
Jeff
much.
tells me that he was in a car with a girl. And
Oh, no, it's too much information.
Okay.
Epic Forest, wasn't it?
I don't know.
Anyway, it's in all in the poem.
All right, then. So this is Swirling by Jeff Eales with the help of Andy Findon and me.
Findon, and Andy comes in towards the end, but
Yes.
you kind of drive it, don't you?
Yes, I hope
you
so.
drive it.
Well, let's the punter just say.
Yeah, let the punters decide. Couldn't agree with you more, Ray. Here it is, Swirling, and it's by, what's the name of the act? Jeff Eales.
My name, yeah, I wrote it, and it's from an album called Memoirs, all about kind of reflecting on our life. A lot of
Is
incidents.
memoirs about remembering things?
Sorry?
Is it about remembering
Yeah,
things?
things. So when I was, about 25, you know, 5 years ago. Well,
Swirling.
wind is howling to the moon. My heart is beating to its unearthly tune. An owl is screeching like a loon as she swoops, swoons and croons. The forest is pulsating, throbbing, swirling, my mind twirling in a whirlpool of confusion. Is this love or is it an illusion, some glorious delusion? Dead leaves pirouette to the rattling crow. Will love wither and die or flourish and grow? The thunder is clapping her on as sheets of light ignite her dancing thighs. And as guilt and shame consume a guy once wise, she feasts on her helpless, twitching prize as he watches the nighthawk swirling in the dawning skies. The earth spins on its rim as the siren sings once more. The angel whore winning the war hands down. How quickly does the sage become a clown? The world is turning and the forest is swirling, 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 forever swirling.
Yeah, that is Swirling by Jeff Eels. I thought that was you backing on the microphone.
No, I wish I was that loud. I was going to ask you, how easy was it to record your poetry over that? Because you were making the point about, as the music went crescendo, the swirling, and you're swirling with your voice and stuff.
Well, the thing was, when I went to the
No, the reason I'm asking him is because I do poetry and I'm really interested in how a poet puts his...
When I went there, there were gold discs all around the walls.
Yeah.
Various artists, household names. So I sort of thought, Jeff didn't know me. I got recommended. So I was a bit worried. So I suppose
Which idiot did that?
Huh?
Shush! Let him answer the question.
So that's what sort of focused the head, and of course, they're good boys, Paul and Jeff, and the guy up there, the guy Nick, he's unbelievable. The engineer producer, terrific.
Mic in the mouth.
Right. Yeah, so that was Swirling, and we'll be doing that on the night, and of course, Maggie will be doing some Langston Hughes poetry. Jeff, talk about that.
Oh, that's brilliant, isn't it?
Yeah,
Harlem Renaissance poet, wasn't it?
Yeah.
But great. I mean, it's all great stuff, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
When is that kind of 20s stuff or 50s?
1920s,
yeah, he was
1920s.
Something like that. It was before the Kaufman thing, wasn't it?
Oh, yeah.
20 years before.
It's Harlem Renaissance starts officially in the 1920s.
Yeah,
and it's part of
he
it,
was
and
great.
Then it goes on
but
to,
he's
I
great.
think, what
But it's like he was like a
late
jazz
30s, early
poet.
40s.
He's all focused on the jazz, on the beat, isn't it?
He's
like a kind of beat poet.
He's
only
also a
20 years
writer.
before.
He's also a writer. I mean, one of the interesting facts about the Harlem Renaissance, which I actually went to a presentation last year, and I think it's a really important point, that only 30 years before that, African Americans were enslaved.
That's true.
And then we were going through Jim Crow, and yet the Harlem Renaissance created some of the most fantastic arts and music, sculptors, painters, composers. So it just shows you that people can come out of that situation, and once their art is allowed to flourish, what they can do. Sure. It's fantastic.
It was really bad, even after that, though, wasn't it?
Yes, but it was the fact that they had been just come out of it. A lot of them had been enslaved, and yet they were creating all these fantastic things,
That's
amazing.
Right. So I mean, we do the Langston stuff, we do the Bob Kaufman stuff, and a lot of that is there's some monk in that, isn't it, Jeff?
Very monkish stuff, like Thelonious Monk,
Yep.
So it's very, very jazz oriented, isn't it?
Yeah.
And I've written a couple of poems as well.
Yes,
in addition, one called Flamenco. There's a lot of Spanish stuff in that. Isn't it?
Well, that's a tour de force.
It's about 12-minute poem.
There's
But with-
different sort of there's Beatles in there. There's
Beatles.
flamenco in there.
There's Let's Twist Again.
Let's Twist Again.
Yeah. Buddy Checker, wasn't it?
Chick Corea.
Chick Corea. Have you heard of Chick
Corea,
Corea?
yeah,
brilliant,
no,
brilliant,
that's a name
brilliant
I haven't
piano
heard
player.
for a
Jeff,
while.
so he's gone completely bonkers on this one.
Well,
Jeff.
it's an eclectic mix, isn't it?
Don't
Yeah.
steal my name. I'm the eclectic goddess. Be careful. I've
Yeah.
got copyright
All
on
right,
that.
okay. All right, then the eclectic god then. You're the goddess. But it's
So, guys,
good fun.
before we play the next tune, tell us about the album. Is this from Memoir again?
This one's from Memoir, and it's just called a Biscuit Dipper.
Yeah.
Have you ever been in the Force 11 gale in the Bay of Biscay?
No.
Ah,
It's bloody awful, isn't it? Yeah, it's like you think it's going to keel over.
So
the
sorry,
ship,
yeah, man. Biscay sailing is
It's
nasty business. It's
Why
great
was
though.
that,
It's
Jeff?
really good fun. Really, really good.
Whoa.
fun.
why were you there?
I thought it was.
I
going
used to do a
over.
bit of sailing.
All right.
Did you?
Yeah, and Biscay was always our
This
favourite
was
one.
about 1977.
Oh, was it? I was about 10 years later than you.
Yeah, because
man.
I'm a bit older. Than
Follow
you.
the coast down to Falmouth and then
Yeah.
go across from Cornwall.
Oh,
Go across from
it's
Falmouth.
fright-
Across
it's
into-
Where is
bloody
Biscay?
brilliant.
It's that bit sticking out.
No, it's a huge cove. What do you call it? Bay.
Yeah.
And it starts on the peninsula of Cherbourg and goes all the way down to Portugal. Is that right? Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Wherever it goes.
Yes.
No,
Anyway,
Very
it was
educational
bloody.
show today.
It was bloody frightening. Anyway.
What's the
I don't know. They're bringing a bit of a Barry Island, a Big Dipper in Barry
Big
Island,
Dipper,
don't
the
they?
Big Dipper.
Because I have this funny
Yes.
dream and all that. It's all a bit kind
Well, I
of
like the Biscay
bonkers.
I've
and-
not been to Biscay. I've been to Barry Island.
Oh yeah, yeah. On the
Barry
Big Dipper.
Island.
Oh, the Barry Island, see?
Well, musical there as kids. I mean, it's,
Do you not actually say what's occurring?
Sorry?
What's occurring?
What's occurring?
What's occurring?
That girl, yeah.
Hey, Ruth Jones.
Well, that
Oh,
show
God,
finished everybody off.
What?
Because they used every Welsh gag imaginable. There's no more coming back now.
I just liked it when what's his name said of the Welsh. Oh, they're pure filth.
Oh my God.
That's right. And what's this thing you said? There's going to be about your love life or something. You said
I was
on
only
one of those
joking.
posts. I know you were joking.
Only joke.
Is that it's pretty steamy your love life, isn't it?
Oh God.
Oh my God, it's all coming out. Should we play
Oh,
a track
it's
now? Should we play a track now?
Apparently,
Anyway,
I'm talking
back
about
to the show.
I'm talking about the piano. You're talking about your love life, apparently. According to the
that
internet.
was just because I ran out of something to say.
I know.
To be perfectly honest.
I know.
And,
So-
Jokes a load of.
Piers, come on. who might-
Fellas, tell us how we get tickets for tomorrow. If we're not, I mean, a lot of us actually, I have to admit, I'm not that interested in Eurovision.
No. Well, just come along.
I'll give you a little tip now, Piers, right? And I say to all the Portobello radio listeners that we can, if they're short of money, we can put them on a £10 guest list.
Yeah.
And
because
what they got to
things are
do is
tough.
just
Things
get
are
in touch with Piers, Greg, or me, and then the
We'll
name
put them
will
on
be
a
on
10
the
quid guest list.
because it's all right. Because I mean,
You got to pay something, haven't you? Because I mean, I've got
There's people
millions
com-
of people to pay. You know,
yes, there's a big cast in this one.
it's a big cast. It's not like your normal one, is it? Normal Ruffler Club is like you get quite a lot of the locals and they starting off.
Well, it's meant to be a bit of both, but I mean,
But this is a bit of extravaganza, isn't it?
well, they can
Big
all
difference.
play.
It's a bit more kind of
Apart from me.
focused and the themed is all
So
themed.
somebody came in here last week, Piers, and said how brilliant I was. Tell me more about that. You know, I'm like about my ego. She was Jasmine, I think.
Yeah, Jasmine from the Zatters.
Well, I did something in there the other night. That's why.
Fusion.
He was chasing me around the place. So I thought,
Are you playing down the Troubadour with those guys?
well, I mean, I would if they asked me.
Are you talking about the Troubadour down on?
Yeah, that was cool. Yeah.
Yeah, just
I
went in
sent-
there the other day
I
actually for a
sent them
drink.
the
Hadn't been in there
backing
for
tracks
years.
to do. So are we going to have the Biscuit Dipper?
Yeah, so about tomorrow, people can turn up, can't they? Just come
Oh
and
yeah,
play
well,
on the
come
door.
on, come on. Listen, I tell you what, it's going to be a treat, and you'll be doing us a favour. We've come up against a few hurdles here.
Well, with all the train strikes.
Train strikes
People-
and
you come-
football or whatever,
Is there a train
Eurovision.
strike tomorrow?
Yeah, and today and tomorrow.
Well, you're
Train.
going somewhere.
So people,
Stockwell for my radio show tomorrow.
people have to come up from like
Oh, no,
Bournemouth
train,
or
not
Brighton on the
tube.
coach,
Train.
on a bloody coach.
We've been unlucky. I don't care
Been
because it's going to be
unlucky.
good. There's nothing to be ashamed of.
Well, it'd be-
if it was
yeah.
crap and nobody turned up, I'd be heartbroken. But I'm still looking forward to it. There was nobody there.
But it will be people.
It'll be full.
There will be
full.
people.
Yeah.
Piers will be there at least.
He'll be there.
Yeah.
Greg will be there.
You coming, eh?
Yeah, of course. Gregsy.
Yes, please. I want to hear this now after all the
This
story
is
about
Jeff's.
the waves.
Well, we've had a chat about the Force 11 down in.
Yeah, it's a bit of that in there, and there's a bit of
Hanky panky.
Bit of
All right, then
piano.
this
bit
is
of
the
hanky
Biscuit
panky
Dipper.
as well, isn't it?
Thank you very much, guys. Thank you, Jeff. Thank you, Ray.
The boat of dreams is scything the briny Biscay Sea. It's 2 o'clock as the eager girl sits on my naked knee. It's calm no longer as the breeze gets stronger, and I think of Avoca, the girl from Tonga. The big ship shimmies, creaks and groans as the lightning streaks to set alight the black swirling water. I've been looking for my wayward daughter for hours, he screams. Reams of tears are staining her sculpted mascara face as she bows her head in utter disgrace. I feel the bile of Harry's ire as I sink and shrink into my guilty shell. His eyes dagger my crumbling soul as the monster wave hits us clean. He calls Tamara slut, tart, and worse as we lay prostrate in watery hell. His words would make the devil blush. I'm crushed as I rush to my bed. The wind shrieks like a banshee as I fall into deep dystopian sleep. My maelstrom mind is hurtling back in time, well before my joyous prime. I'm a nipper on the Barry Dipper, screaming to my man to save me from falling. A swarthy stripper slithers and slides at the Casablanca. I'm bombarded by sounds from the great Ravi Shankar. An earthquake submerges a village in Guatemala. Bernstein's a windmill in a symphony by Mahler. A watermelon man is singing in Copacabana. Dean Martin is crooning Arrivederci Roma. The ship is about to keel over. We're all heading towards oblivion. But even if I die tonight, my life will still have been a glorious song. I awake in an ocean of sweat, yet have no regret, and I shall never, ever forget the dread power of the Biscay Dipper. It's daylight, the nightmare is over. I feel so alive as I mount the deck and see the most glorious double rainbow appearing from the east. The beast has been tamed, and I'm no longer shamed.
Absolutely amazing.
That is Jeff
Absolutely
Hills
amazing.
from
Yeah.
Memoir, and that tune was Biscay Dipper, featuring our
man.
very own Ray Jones.
Jokes.
And Ray and Jeff are presenting Cornucopia tomorrow, a night of beat, poetry, jazz, blues and dance at the Playground Theatre, 7:45. Either get on the Playground website or just rock up, and you will be accommodated.
Marvellous, absolutely marvellous. What a brilliant venue as well. It really, really sorts it out for that particular gig. We love it.
Brilliant venue.
Yeah, man.
Next week is National Mental Health Week.
Yeah, I noticed that on Twitter.
And there are one or two things going on in the
Locale.
neighbourhood
Yeah, man.
that the council has
Sent us a little spreadsheet on,
they
or rather
sent-
a Word document.
They sent us something
Lovely. Thank you, local council, for giving us this one.
Yeah, and they have done some films with a young documentary filmmaker called Tabby from Kensington, who may turn up next week.
Okay.
At on this very show.
Oh, bro!
Sorry,
Wicked. Friday. You know it happens on Friday, man. 4
I'm
till
trying
6.
to open the document that will tell me where the 2 sessions are. You may also know that Grenfell Health and Wellbeing Service are at Baseline Studios.
Lovely.
Every Monday between 1 and 3.
That's underneath the walkways.
Yeah. All right. I'm afraid to say I can't find this document. I found it earlier. There's something at the library next Friday and something at the leisure centre on Monday.
Wow. Which leisure centre? The
KLC. Do we have any others?
Any other
leisure centres?
Well, there's the private stuff, Virgin on Lancaster Road, and there's lots of them. But that's the public one, or indeed the one that's run by the council, which is fantastic, absolutely fantastic, down there in Lanka West.
Indeed. In other What's On News today, tonight at Bar Love, Chris Sullivan is doing one of his funk events.
Brilliant, absolutely brilliant. You know that guy loves his music and plays the very, very best funk with a Latin twist.
It's every Friday is quite good down there at Bar Love. Last weekend, we neglected to tell you that Alex Pink was down at Bar Love on Friday.
We tried to do some voiceovers in here in the Muse Gallery, which is 2 doors up from it, and unfortunately we had to call it quits around 9 o'clock because the noise outside was just too much. Yeah, so there you go. It was a popular night on Friday.
Tonight is Chris Sullivan,
man.
And he will be playing mainly funk music. And next Friday is DJ Johnny.
Oh yeah, Johnny.
DJ Johnny's been on this show. His last one was a mod thing, but this next Friday he's doing Afrobeats, Zouk, Samba, Salsa, reggaeton, and all that stuff. So
brilliant.
That is very exciting.
Absolutely brilliant. And if you want to warm up to that one, then tune into Pandiva this Saturday.
And of course, I always play Afrobeats on my show, Speak Your Truth, that comes out on Faferity Radio 4 to 6 on Saturdays. I'll tell you more a bit later.
Marvellous.
Indeed.
Marvellous.
So, we've got Loretta and Jordan in the house, and they're going to come on in a minute.
Yeah, Loretta's got some new releases she'd love to chat about, and I think Jordan does a bit of engineering, so we're laughing, absolutely laughing. Wicked, looking forward to that one.
Yeah, and while we're on the subject of what's on, of course, the next 40-something disco is on next Friday down there at the Maxilla.
Brilliant. Have they got a special guest DJ, or is it going to be Neville, Tosca, and Lucy?
Janice. No, Lucy's quit now.
Oh, is she?
It's Janice V. who's taken over from Lucy.
Lovely.
We're releasing Neville's most recent podcast tomorrow.
Mental. It always goes gangbusters on Mixcloud, that one. So, yeah, keep an eye on the
that will be disco, so you can expect that to be...
it's a good show. It was the one we ran last week, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, amazing. Absolutely amazing. Cheers, gentlemen. Thank you. Love you.
And we are gearing here at the Muse. It's the last weekend of the show, Against All Odds, by Teresa Wells.
Amazing.
Some amazing
terrific
sculptures in here. It's
yeah.
all about the dislocation between real life and the life that is lived out there through the medium of social media.
You're quite good to have gleaned that much. I had a couple of conversations with her and I couldn't quite get the gist of it.
I actually read it on Leaflet.
Well done.
I find that's easier than talking to people.
Yeah, okay.
And Muse Theatre begins to gear up.
Yes.
Joe Wharton's Last Laugh, directed by our very own Damien Rain.
This is going to be fun, man. I've seen them rehearse, and it's gemming up to be an absolute smasher.
And there's another play that Penny Bosworth
The
is
Lost
directing.
Lombie.
The Lost Lombie.
Man, which again is an absolute cracker, man. Some really
And
edgy
I think
material
that's
in
in
both
early
of those.
June.
Yeah, both of those plays contain some, address some pretty heavy subjects. So
you can check them out at www.musetheatre.london.
Marvellous. Absolutely marvellous.
All right, I've run out of breath. We better play a tune.
Yeah,
now.
man. Has Auntie Isis got something on the go there? Come on. Come on. Oh, yeah. Here we go.
All the girls in the Paris night, all the girls in the pale moonlight, all the girls with the shopping bags, all the girls send me. Careful how you end me. Be careful with me. All the girls standing by your beds, all the girls standing on their heads, all the girls with the broken arms, all the girls with the deadly charms, all the girls in the restaurants pretending to be nonchalant. Funny girls on the TV shows. Close your eyes and they've turned to snow. Be careful how you bend me. Careful where you send me. Careful how you end me. Be careful with me. All the girls working overtime, telling you everything is fine. All the girls in the beauty shops, girls' tongues catching the raindrops. All the girls that you'll never see, forever a mystery. All the girls with their secret ways, all the girls who have gone astray. Be careful how you bend me. Careful where you send me. Careful how you end me. Be careful with me. For all the parents who are losing sleep, for all the babies that will come to be, for all the reasons that are ours to know. It's my choice and I'm not alone. For every man who's standing next to me, for queer and trans and non-binary, for everybody with their own body, I will meet you all out in the street. So be careful how you bend me. Be careful where you send me. Careful how you end me. Be careful with me. Careful how you end me. Be careful how you bend. Be careful where you send me. Be careful. Be careful how you end me.
Yeah, what was that, Isis?
I was just saying how amazing our next guest looks. She looks fantastic.
Yes.
Thank
Always.
you. So do you.
Yeah,
I love
man.
your makeup.
And our next guest.
There's a
Very
lot of
Hindu,
love in the
Hindu.
room. Lot of love. Lot of love.
Without her shades, it's Loretta Haywood.
Yeah, man.
Welcome to the show, Loretta.
Yeah, Loretta.
Thank you.
On the ones and twos.
I've got my posh accent on today.
I like it.
Darling, you're in
We
Portobello.
like it.
That's
very
I know,
good.
I'm from Crawley. I'm going to try my hardest to not let that accent come through.
Yeah.
But I can't help it.
No, we love it. We love the natural ting.
Okay, all right. I'll sound like a Crawley girl.
So, of course, Loretta, we've had some great times together. We've done Portobello Live together. We've done the KPH together. We did that fantastic Christmas party at the Quiet Night Inn where the sweat was literally running down the walls.
That was a good one, wasn't it?
That was hot.
Yeah.
That was hot. The other day, you were again at the Quiet Night Inn doing a little Five Shades gig.
Yeah, again,
with
we
Shaka
packed
and
it out.
KJ.
Yeah, Shaka and KJ came, helped me a lot, and we had a great night. Yeah,
But
the audience were fantastic.
You got some new stuff up.
Got some new projects. Time for new beginnings, new projects.
Shoot.
New music.
Tell us what's going on.
First of all, and they're all moved now down to Bar Love, which is a lovely venue.
That is 2 doors down from
doors
here,
down
the
from
Muse,
here.
and it used to be called Mau Mau, but I think you all know that.
And, you know, they're doing a nice thing there, and Bullet's there, and they've got some great music. So I had a project I started in Brighton at the Shorts Bar, True Romance. So in order for me to sing those kind of love songs here, I thought, well, I need to get a True Romance band in London. So I'm going to start that June 7th.
Little drum roll there.
Let's do it again. So I got a new band. New band for True Romance, and there's nothing wrong with my other band. They're great, but they just didn't really want to learn a whole lot of new songs, like lots of them. So,
and in a minute, we're going to play something like Walk On By.
Okay. Yeah, so the True Romance night is Expect the Unexpected, and I'm doing that with Laura Matthews, Humphrey Couchman, Steve Fitzgerald, Sandira on percussion, and Jordan's going to do the sound for me.
Greetings.
Which leads me to the other project, Melodica Blues, which is with Jordan from Jamaica.
Yeah, fantastic. Welcome to the show, Jordan.
Give thanks.
Your name's not Jordan from Jamaica, though, is it?
I mean, it is. Jordan from Jamaica.
It's Jordan from Jamaica.
Jordan
I'm not an
Brackets.
imposter.
Jordan Brackets from Jamaica.
Yeah.
Could we just stick on True Romance for a minute? Because you started it down there at Shorts Bar in Brighton, run by Mick Robinson, who, of course, is on the radio tomorrow at 2 p.m. Monty Platters. Second weekend every...
I mean, it's a great little bar, and you guys have to make your debut.
Yeah, we keep saying we're going to.
And let me know the date so I can be there, because I keep missing Chris Sullivan when he's there. But we did...
Dick Odell's been down there, and... I think Liam Tuke is down there occasionally.
We did Valentine's night, and we had food, and it was packed. And I had 2 wonderful guys who play with the Brighton Beach Boys. I had one on drums and one on keyboard, so I had all these lovely backing vocals.
What, and they'd sing God Only Knows.
They do all of that.
Surfing Safari, usually, yeah.
And it was wonderful, but in order for me to do it in London, I have to find people here. So I was really lucky that the Laura Matthews band really is going to join me with this. And I'll have some special guests on the night, which I won't talk about right now.
Secret special guest.
Very secret and a surprise, and it's going to be Expect the Unexpected.
And that is June the 7th.
June 7th, Wednesday night at Bar Love. Free entry, 2 for 1 daiquiris between 6 and 9.
So I might just have to come for a couple of
daiquiris.
daiquiris.
And get drunk. Come and get drunk in a sing-along. That's basically what it's going to be. I'm a crooner. I like to sing songs everyone knows, but these are the more Burt Bacharach style and other stuff that I can't remember right
Any
now.
Neil Diamond, or is that too much?
No.
Because I love a bit of Neil Diamond.
I can add it on for the next one. I actually can't remember what's on this. I sent you a set list, but I can't remember.
Yeah, you did indeed. Should we play a love song?
Yeah.
You just put me on the spot.
Yeah, I thought I tried to tee you up a moment ago by saying we could play
can you just say something but for 1 minute and I will find you a love song.
Play me a love song.
What sort of love song did you want?
Something like Burt Bacharach or Smokey Robinson.
Oh, okay, I'll find you a
Let's have some
Find me a Smokey Robinson.
Okay, I'll get you a Smokey Robinson.
Okay.
I'll get you a Smokey Robinson.
What's it like, Loretta? You've been working with the Five Shades, Hammy and all that mob for such a long time.
Since the KPH.
Yeah, so that's
we
about
started
5 or 6
at the
years.
KPH. It's 7 or 8. the memories pop up on Facebook. I'm like, that many years ago?
Yeah.
Started
You
in
don't
the
look
corner.
old enough.
Well, I'll be the big golden number this year as well. That's why it's time for new beginnings. When you reach 30, when you reach double 30, you have to start new, don't you, and do new things.
And what's it like though? Because you must get into such easy shorthands with the band you've been working with for 5 or 6 years.
What does that mean, easy?
Well,
I wanted to know what that is.
Well, it means, you know, when you're working together, you get shorthand for the way you communicate. Like,
I still stand in front of Hammy and wave my hand to say slow down, and he's looking at the buses.
Well, I was going to
doesn't
tease
work.
you about slow songs.
Actually, I found a really good song.
Go on.
I'm going to
play
put this
us a
one on
love
because you
song.
mentioned it. This is a brilliant
Okay.
version as well.
Think of your fellow man, lend him a helping hand, put a little love in your heart. You see it's getting late, oh please don't hesitate, put a little love in your heart, and the world will be a better place, and the world will be a better place for you. And me, you just wait and see. Another day goes by, and still the children cry. Put a little love in your heart. You want the world to know we won't let hatred go. Put a little love in your heart, and the world will be a better place. And the world will be a better place for you and me. You just wait and see. Wait and see. Take a good look around, and if you're looking down, put a little love in your heart. Yeah, I hope when you decide, kindness will be your guide. Put a little love in your heart, and the world will be a better place. And the world will be a better place for you and me. You just wait and see. Put a little love in your heart. Put a little love now. Put a little love in your heart. All you got to do is just put a little love in your heart. That's right. Put a little love in your heart. That's right. That's right. Put a little love in your heart. Put a little love in your heart.
What was it, Piers?
Oh, well, that was Al Green and Annie Lennox doing Smokey Robinson.
I know,
They were
not
doing
bad.
Smokey Robinson.
Everybody wants to do Smokey Robinson.
Yeah, that was it. I think my my most liked picture ever on Facebook was the one I took of me and Smokey when he played at Hyde Park.
How did you sneak backstage and get a photo with him?
Get a selfie. Wow.
You just talk your way in, or were you part of the crew?
No, I was with Will Poulter actually.
What? Oh my God.
Scenes were clanging. Loretta, that is True Romance. It started in Brighton. It's coming to London, June the 7th. Bar Love, what an appropriate place to be putting it. 2 for 1 cocktails if you're trying to get someone pissed.
Go early at 6 o'clock.
Yeah. But we're on to talk about your other project, and that is why Jordan is here. Welcome, Jordan.
Yes, man.
And tell us about the project you're involved in with Loretta.
Yeah, man. So, first of all, it's a joy to be here. Bless up Portobello Radio every
Thank you,
time.
man.
And yes, so me and Loretta have met through a very divine meeting, by chance, really. And
Through his mum.
Yeah, bless up.
You can't be more divine than that.
No, exactly. You get what I'm saying.
Yeah,
no mystery there.
I was eavesdropping in the changing room at the charity shop in Notting Hill. And I heard this woman going, yeah, my son, he makes good reggae music. He's been nominated for Grammys. And I'm thinking, I need to give her my number. So I came out and I went, I heard you talking about your son and reggae music. Can I just give you my number? I sing reggae. And Jordan walked in. That was a divine moment.
Yeah.
And we're like, there you go.
Which
it's
charity
fate.
shop?
You know the one, Clothes for Less? What's it called?
Dress for Success.
Dress for Success
Yeah.
by Waterstones.
Oh, right. I'll check that one out.
Got fantastic clothes in there for people and cheap. Yeah.
Yeah, so meeting Loretta just through that divine moment, what started off as just like, hey, you work on songs, I do beats, let's do something for the fun of it. Loretta was in a good vibes, I was in a good vibes, and fast forward a year later, we're almost an EP into it.
It's not even a year.
Not even a year.
No, it was
7
after
months?
the summer.
After this summer?
Yeah, so it's about 9 months. It's like a new baby. we
are
being born. It's like a new baby. It's 9 months.
We'll share
about
custody.
9 months.
Yeah. What's it called, this project?
Melodica Blues, because Jordan plays melodica, and that is my favorite instrument.
All our
tell us a bit about the melodica. Why did you choose that?
I mean, they'll say cliche, but it chose you, right? It chose me. But there you go. I mean, you can't go around the king of it with himself, you know what I mean? But coming from Jamaica, I mean, I've been out there. I was born and raised in Jamaica, Kingston, and set up my label in 2013. I've been doing a lot of great work out there with the talented people in Jamaica. I mean, man like Chronix, Protege, Leela, Kabaka, Jesse Roy.
Big shout out.
Yeah. Big up all my brethren them in the scene, and a lot of the younger guys and the elders, bands like Chalice, Third World, those are like my family. So, I've been, accepted and adopted into this thing called the wonderful world of reggae. And long story short, I mean, me and Loretta just connected on such a great vibe, and now we have this wonderful reggae project called Melodica Blues. It's kind of her brainchild, and I've just kind of helped manifest
I just tell him what to do like I tell Hammy, and he does it.
That's our role. We tell them what to do. Of course.
And when they listen, it's a good partnership.
Exactly.
So when is that dropping? When are we going to hear it?
It's going to drop live on June 21st. And
2 weeks after True Romance.
2 weeks. I would never usually do 2 shows in 1 month, but it just somersaulted. It just happened like that. So I hope everyone comes to both. You gotta come 1 week and then 2 weeks later, and then
we're talking Wednesday nights, aren't we?
Wednesday, because that's the best night for me. Yeah. But so we can other device. We can.
And where's that? Is that Bar Love too?
Bar Love as well. That's like the place where we're
a lot of love happening in Bar Love, huh?
A lot of love in Bar Love, and that's what you need.
What's that? 2 for 1.
I'm going to hope it's going to be a rum punch or a margarita, not margarita, mojito or something. Yeah. I have to talk to him about that, but definitely we need some rum going on.
And what will the lineup for that gig be?
Well, it's going to be the Five Shades Band with some horns, with Shaka Black and KJ as well. And Jordan is going to do 2 DJ sets, the Rocksteady part and the sound. And we've got 5 originals now that we're going to open the second set with.
Will you be on the melodica while the band's on?
Will be.
Yeah, right behind the engineering board. I'll be drawing for the melodica, so that should be quite a show. Yeah.
Right.
He'll be DJing melodica and sound.
Now we have
Which
a
can
little,
play you a clip.
We have a
Should we play
tiny
you a
clip. This is quite rough, ladies and gentlemen, but it is your very, very first chance.
Very first chance to hear it. Shall I just press
Exclusive.
play? There you
Yes,
go.
it-
Every single day. Boy, I love you, won't ever stray. But you got it in your head. I've been misread, 'cause I saw you walking away. I never noticed, what did I say? 'Cause now you left me, am I to blame? 'Cause you got it in your head, I've been misread as I saw you walking away. And I never meant to dish you in the corner. I don't even know or care what was his name. No, I never meant to dish you in the corner. You saw me talking and you're walking away. Boy, I love you. Won't ever stray. But you got it in your head. I've been misread, 'cause I saw you walking away. I saw you kissing, put me to shame. I saw you kissing, don't know her name. 'Cause you got it in your head, there's no respect, 'cause I saw you kissing away. And I never meant to dish you in the corner. I don't even know or care what is her name. No, I never meant to dish you in the corner. You saw me talking and you're kissing away. I got my boy blues on a Monday morning. Got my boy blues most every day. I got the boy blues on a Sunday morning. Got the boy blues. You're walking away. You're walking away.
Yeah, that's a beautiful track.
Gonna have melodica added to it. That's Jordan's job now. Jordan, go home and do melodica on all the tracks.
What's that
please.
track called?
That's called Boy Blues Walking Away.
Okay, so we look forward to hearing the finished product.
No, that was. I mean, if that's rough, I
Nice.
look forward to that.
Exactly.
Because that's going to be hot.
Exactly.
What's going on with the Five Shades? Will they carry on, or they?
They're playing with me. I
Right.
think Five Shades is becoming melodica blues now.
Oh, right.
So
Right.
I've kind of done a
Transitioning them.
I've
'Cause you're-
transitioned to melodica blues.
You're having a change of life, so they're going to have a change. Of
I'm
life.
a life change, so they're changing with me. And the True Romance is my alter ego, I guess, where I can do slow love songs. And melodica blues will be more reggae based.
And as well as the five originals, there will be some classics.
Reggae. Oh, classic reggae,
And
yeah.
maybe one or two underrated gems or uncut gems that you'll pull out.
You did want to do a soul rendition of the Abyssinians, which I think
Yeah,
is a very
but
cool
I want to
idea.
do that with KJ and Shaka. It's just, can I learn it by June 21st?
I think you can.
Okay. Then the band have to learn it, and they'll complain.
The pressure's on them.
How many of you listening? Another one to add to the set list.
It's going to get bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger.
They do complain when I keep going, have you heard that reggae version of Young Hearts Run Free?
Oh, no.
Oh, my God, we're going to do that. I've added that as an extra add-on.
I played us out last week with it. It's oh god, who was it? Who did the version of I Am I Said? Not is it Busy Signal or
I don't know.
No,
who
Busy
does
Signal
it,
did
it's
a
just
version of The
lovely.
Gambler.
Which is wicked, by the way.
That
Big
is
up
a banging track, isn't
Busy
it?
Signal is killing the
That
reggae
is a
covers
lick.
game, which is totally from left field. So big up Busy Signal. Yeah, man.
All right, you heard
I
it here
don't know that
first.
one.
You heard
Oh,
it
you have to
here.
hear it. It's a good one. It's a good one.
So Jordan's going to come back before June 21st, and we'll see if Shaka and KJ can come with
Well,
him.
that'd be
I've
good.
got to work on a Friday, usually, so they'll do it for me.
Jordan, tell us a
Okay.
little bit more about your label
Yeah.
out in Kingston.
So the label is Natural High, and it's run by me and my partner Blaze Davis. He's still in Jamaica doing the work on the ground, but we started it in 2013 and just kind of had a real organic growth in Jamaica, participating in what they call like the reggae revival scene when that was going on. And you know, a lot of those guys, we all came up at the same time, and you know, fast forward 10 years later, they've gone to be some of the top touring artists in the scene, and we've been blessed to be a part of their careers. So, you know,
And how did you get involved with some of the older artists, the Third Worlds and Chalice? How did they come to you?
right, well, so my uncle is actually one of the members of Chalice, so that's
Oh.
kind of the tree that I fell from. You know, if you want to go to the typical story of, oh, when I was in high school. Yes, please, anybody listening, we need to get Chalice to the UK. It's been too long, and I think they would totally smash any venue.
We need more reggae gigs in the UK.
Yeah.
We need some of those big artists. Not enough coming over.
Make the visas more easier to get.
That's
you
the
know
next
what I mean?
thing, isn't it?
That's the huge
yeah,
thing.
exactly.
Come on, man.
Sort out the visas, Susanna Braverman.
Or whatever your name is. Yeah, so, and with Third World?
Yeah, so Uncle Cat, you know, Cat Core, he's a good friend of Wayne Armand from back in the day, my uncle. And when I was just starting in, like, dabbling with music, maybe when I was 13, making my first beat on the computer, you know, Cat Core came by the house and he was cool enough to take a listen. I'm sure it was nothing impressive at the time, but he gave me such a positive reinforcement, and we've just stayed in touch throughout the whole journey. And anytime I see him, no matter which part of the world he is, it's all love. So, you know, I've been blessed to be a part of the elder community, the younger guys, and just the group that I've grown with, and the music just keeps
But
on
there is a
going.
tradition, isn't there, in Jamaica? I think it's the same in Trinidad, in West Africa. There's a tradition where elders in the music industry actually, you know, are there to kind of tutor or mentor the younger ones. I don't know. I feel like that there's more of that happening in these places.
Yeah, I mean, because it's such a treasured thing to the country, you know, it's kind of when the elders reach that stage where it's time to pass it down, they do it so willingly and are willing to share their journey, their stories, the good and the bad, to just help the younger guys make the better decisions, you know. So bless up all the elders who help do that.
Because a lot of the real elders, the Don Drummonds and that generation, of course, they all went to the same school where they learned.
Yeah, Alpha Boys School, right,
Yeah,
there you go.
and that's where they were taught to play.
Yeah.
And I remember sitting with Vin at Glastonbury one day with Vin Gordon.
Amazing,
It was
legend.
pouring with rain, and we're sitting in a tent. Vin, at whatever age he was, this must have been 5 years ago, still practiced 8 hours a day.
That's the
even
school.
though he's Vin Gordon.
Yep, that's the school.
I mean, that is proper.
You know, and I mean, that's kind of the argument you can say today, that people try to figure out what's happening with reggae music, what's the difference, but I mean, if you don't put in the work and you don't put in the time, I mean, if Vin is practicing 8 hours a day for how many years, you got your work cut out for
He's
you.
80, I think.
Exactly, so
But it is said that, you know, to be the best, you really have to practice. You have to work at it. Be it sports, be it art, be it music, whatever, like writing, poetry, teaching, whatever it is, you have to really put that work in.
Absolutely, and Jamaica is definitely a good place to get your feet wet when it comes to doing your live gigs, getting your studio game on, being around so many talented musicians and the elders as well. So you gotta come correct, and then when you reach international waters, you just make a banging show, you know?
You do indeed. Jordan, thank you so much. Can't wait for the 21st of June. Loretta,
thank you.
Can't wait for your
June 7th.
Yeah,
And
I'm
June
sure Greg
21st.
will tell us what the planets are doing in June, which must account for
Hopefully it'll
whatever.
be the planet of Venus.
Ooh.
June
The
7th.
planet of love.
Opening up in the skies.
And she's very
Oh, she
woman,
will
isn't
be.
she, Venus?
She will be.
Very woman.
Thank you.
Thank you
Yeah,
very
man.
much.
Give thanks, man. Appreciate it.
Here is Augustus Pablo and the Simplicity People with Big Youth.
Yep, Greg, I'm going to send it to you.
I got nothing coming out? Gregsy.
Oh, thank you.
This is the one and only Big Youth. And when I'm passing through, I tune into Mecca, the Rebel Radio Show, and Portobello Radio. So remember, if you ride like lightning, you'll crash like thunder. This is the one and only Big Youth. And when I'm passing through, I tune into Mecca, the Rebel Radio Show, and Portobello Radio. So remember, if you ride like lightning, you'll crash like thunder. Just be safe, drive safe, safe travel on the gravel. On Portobello Radio. The Portobello Radio Show.
Could be jab, 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 could be jab.
Yeah, that of
Yeah,
course
isn't it?
was Augustus Pablo, and at the end you heard Big Youth there introducing
Hey.
Mecca's show on Portobello Radio
Yeah,
last
man.
weekend.
Rebel Radio
that
Show.
show will
Yeah.
be up over the weekend on podcast, so make sure you check that out.
Yeah, man, it's a banger.
It's a
absolute
banger. DBC, original Rebel Radio. And don't forget, you can get your t-shirts at www.portobelloradio.com. Look at the bit that says merchandise
Yeah,
at
man.
the top.
Or just put a /shop at the end of that one. Anyway, get your t-shirts from Portobello Radio. Get your t-shirts from the Dread Broadcasting Corporation's website, but I can't remember what that is, I must confess.
Well, I'd buy them from us, actually, because we're just a poor radio station trying to get by. So we're almost done today.
We are. We got a couple of what's-ons to very quickly suggest.
Don't forget the next Friday, the Unsaid, which is the crazy people with a piece of string manifesting all the things that are not said, the things that cause hurt or pain, things we've learned from people, regrets, questions, want of forgiveness. If you want to manifest all those emotions and feelings, you want to get down to All Saints Church next Friday at 7:30.
Yeah. Nice.
Or go to @Anton Mirto, ANTONMIRTO, or pop into the Muse and ask what the heck it's all about.
Yeah, man. Brilliant. Talking of the Muse, we got another bus tour going on the 20th of May.
The day after.
Yeah, man. The very day after.
It's all happening.
It's all happening. It's
happening.
mental. Absolutely mental. We are, I think we are. We are. Stop 1 is the Copal Project Bank, which is Angel Court EC2. So I guess that's way over that side.
That's bank. We're in the city,
we are well in the city by that sense. And then street art sites. We're going to be stopping at Pedley Street Railway Arch, Code Street in London, with loads of artists there as well. We got Clean Gonzalo, Farting in Yoga, Love Shuto, and Doug Hayward. Ooh, I wonder if that's our Doug Hayward. Probably not. And at the other stop, at the bank one, we've got Greta H. Jorth Johansson, Andrea Coltman, Jane Gardner, and more. So listen, it's going to be a stonker midday, either at the Muse Gallery, well, in fact, just before at the Muse Gallery, or midday up at the corner of Portobello Road.
What we used to call the usual suspects.
Now
but
it's a big, is it a big bear or something? Or is a bear gone now?
They keep changing it, man.
They do.
Thank
Jordan,
you,
thank you, man.
See you in a couple
Get
of
in
weeks,
touch.
man.
I'm going to ping Loretta for your number.
Yeah, just stay in touch.
Yeah, man. Wicked.
Keep in
Wicked.
constant
Links here on Portobello Radio. It's brilliant. Absolutely brilliant.
Anyway, the last bus was off the scale, so check it out.
It was mental.
It was
Absolutely
really
mental.
good, wasn't
Yeah,
it?
wasn't it?
20th. We'd like you.
Yeah.
Apparently, there's a problem with the Eventbrite, so at the moment, the word is just turn up.
Love it. Absolutely.
First come,
love it.
first serve.
Yeah,
We won't
man.
fling you off the bus as long as we can fit you on.
Yeah, exactly.
Nobody will
Exactly.
get dashed off as long as they can fit
Meanwhile,
on.
stay tuned, Portobello Radio. If you are following us on Mixcloud, if you're following us on any social media, we're putting up a number of fantastic podcasts up over the weekend.
Yeah,
we
man.
are putting up Neville Hyde's
Brilliant.
pre-disco podcast. We are putting up Dick O'Dell's last
Yeah.
Alphabet show.
Brilliant.
We're putting up Mecca's show,
Rebel Radio
first show for a
man.
while.
Who's Mecca?
Oh.
Mecca's the man over there in the studio.
Oh, wonderful, brother. Wicked, absolutely wicked.
If you like live radio,
Yeah.
tomorrow we have our standard second weekend lineup.
We do.
Starting with Mick Robinson from Shorts, who you were hearing about from Loretta.
Yeah, man.
Then
Charlie Forbes, come
Medicine
on.
Show. He's been with us literally since the beginning,
Hasn't he?
and he's an overnight success. Suddenly, people
Isn't it?
are really grabbing onto his stuff on
Yeah,
Mixcloud.
you know
You
it.
can hear it live tomorrow.
Yeah.
And Diva is in at 4.
Hey,
Happy
happy
hour.
hour.
The last I listened to the Chutney Soca one on the way
Isn't
down
that
to Devon.
mental?
You
Isn't
like
it
a
good?
bit of chutney soca?
Isn't it? Isn't it brilliant?
You need some
Absolutely brilliant.
doubles to eat with that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
not half. Not half.
Is there a theme to tomorrow? Or
I
is it
have
just
no
a
idea. I
happy
can't
hour?
remember. We recorded it about 3 weeks ago in
it's
my
a
defense,
happy
Your
hour
Honour.
five.
You have no
man,
idea what's going on.
It's going to be banging. It's going to be full of soccer. You know the one. It's brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. How
5
develop
o'clock,
her.
another denizen of Shorts Bar, Liam Tute, the original Soul Boy.
Lovely.
6 o'clock, we have DJ Minna, once known as Honey.
Yeah,
She
man.
is homegrown DJ. She's now rocking festivals and big parties all over
Yeah,
London
man.
and the rest of the country.
A
So
banging hour of disco house.
a little pat on the back for us there.
Yeah,
Jez
absolutely.
Harkin coming in from
Across
New
the
York.
pond. Yeah, man. Brilliant. Looking forward to that one
Got
always.
loads of people coming in. We had DJ Tormento coming in from Juarez
Mexico. Yeah,
last
man.
week. Coming in a radio show from the most dangerous city in the entire world.
It's brilliant.
Where is that?
It's super.
Do you say Ciudad? What?
Ciudad.
Ciudad.
Yeah.
It means city.
Yeah.
Ciudad.
Yeah.
Ciudad Juarez.
Juarez in Mexico, no?
Okay.
Can't remember which
Bro.
cartel runs there.
No, but anyway, he was absolutely superb. So this week we have a special guest, and it's going to be Judge Bud.
Yep, that's at
Yeah.
9 because I think Sully is coming in. At 8
Is it?
o'clock.
Okay. Oh, brilliant, brilliant. Judge Bud. I'll move
But
her
just
up in
keep
the
it
calendar
locked,
then.
Portobello Radio.
Yeah, man. It's always spectacular music. You know that. You know
And
that.
on as you know, we repeat everything on Sunday, but at midday we are going to repeat Wednesday's fabulous Tom Vague.
Oh yeah, man! Clash fans against the right
Yeah.
with Tom Vague, local historian.
Greg's
Come
had a bit of
nutter.
work to do because no one held the microphone to their mouth. But,
And Tom's got a really bendy neck, shall we just say? brilliant.
Vague
Absolutely
by
superb.
name and vague by nature, as I always say.
not-
Big shout out to Tom.
But as you know, he's the
random.
man who knows. So if you want to know what the man knows, you better tune in.
Yeah, well, if you know, then you know. You know that. Take care, guys. Have a brilliant weekend.
Well, hang on a minute.
Oh,
There's
yeah.
me.
Oh,
I'm
all right. Yeah, sorry.
Eclectic Goddess, Speak Your Truth
And
show,
we-
4 till 6
and
tomorrow on for Ferrity Radio. My special guest is the wonderful Amber, who's done many things here.
yeah, she
We're going to be
has.
talking about photography. We're going to be talking about setting up a women's podcast,
Mental.
which maybe we might bring to Portobello Radio.
Who knows?
And
Who
we're going to also be
knows?
talking, doing a review of Gabriel Moses' groundbreaking photographic exhibition.
Is that the one
Ooh.
at 180?
The 180 gallery of thing. And also, I wanted to end the show by playing a track. Because
okay.
we lost a very important member of our community on Wednesday night, and that was a lovely Mikey, who many people will know. And I just wanted to play a track for him to play out with that, really. Because, another one, we've lost another, big person in our community.
Big love to Mikey.
Yeah, and to the family, and, to his
Denizen
son.
of the Lancaster West Estate, indeed.
Yeah, I mean, in fact, Mikey was one of the first residents. Him and his brother were the first residents to move onto the walkways in Lankwest Estate.
Okay.
So yeah.
We've
Old
lost
school.
one of
End
our
of an
own.
era.
School. Yeah. Alrighty.
Thanks for listening. What's the tune we're going to play
It's
for
Promised
Mikey?
Land by Dennis Brown.
Oh, of course.
D. Brown, you can't go wrong, man.
D. Brown.
Can't go wrong.
Thank you for listening. You've
Yeah.
been listening to Portobello
Big love to
Radio
everyone.
Show, coming live from the Muse Gallery right here on Portobello Market.
Lovely. Have a good weekend.
Well now, hey, oh well, the promised land, going to the promised land. Yes, the promised land. Oh gosh, now to the promised land. Well, make a step down to Asmara. Then we stopped in Addis Ababa, made our way to Shashamaniland, riding on the King's Highway to the promised land, going to the promised land. Oh gosh, to the promised land. Oh, to the promised land. Well, there's plenty of land for you and I, by and by. Lots of food to share for everyone. No time for segregation in the promised land. Oh gosh, take me to the promised land. It's the promised land, oh, that's the promised land. Oh, 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 yeah. Said we're riding on the King's Highway from Cairo to Kenya. Made a stop in Asmara, then we made another one in Addis Ababa. The promised land, going to the promised land. Oh gosh, save the promised land. Oh. Then I said to myself, give a thanks for the prophet God, for he gave me the teaching so I could see the reality of my true being. And David said, there's a lot of work to be done, oh gosh, in the promised land. Yeah, talking about the promised land. Yes, to the promised land. The promised land. Going to the promised land. Oh, the promised land. Oh, the promised land. Yeah, the promised land. Oh, 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 yeah. Oh, yeah. Brother man, what are you doing for the promised land? Gotta take your stand and work to be done. No, you can't run. Got a job to be done, so you gotta do it even a little by little. Yes, the promised land. Moving to the promised land. Save the promised land. Moving to the promised land. Prophets of old said the west got to perish. Oh, don't let your hopes and aspirations run before you. No way. Gotta go, gotta go, got to go, I got to go, got to go to the promised land. Oh gosh, in the promised land. Oh.
Shooting to Mecca, the Rabbi Radio Show, and Portobello Radio. So remember, if you ride like lightning, you'll crash like thunder. Just be safe, drive safe, safe travel on the gravel. Ja, 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 ja. On Portobello Radio. Ja, 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 the Portobello Radio Show.
Could be jab, 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 could be jab.